It's started.
3, 2, 1. So, if you maybe could start with your name, Pam?
Let's just call me Jimmy Jr.
That sounds good. Okay, we're reporting live from Roofless Radio. That's RoofLess Radio, with folks who are in the shelter-in-place hotels currently, facing the threat of eviction 4 days before Crapolismas, which is some politics and BS. And so, Jimmy, why don't you tell us first, maybe if you want to, how you first became houseless or how you got in a situation. Don't have to get into specifics, whatever feels right.
Sure. I was I came here to San Francisco about 10 years ago. What's up, Junior? About 10 years ago to go to college, and college just got to be too much. I had been clean for a while. I'd been off drugs for about like 6 or 7 years, and I relapsed on drugs, and that kind of caused me to drop out of college. And I had lived on the streets before, earlier in my life, and so I just kind of took back to the streets. I mean, living, paying however many thousands of dollars a month in rent, and working some kind of job or doing whatever I would have to do.
Keep going.
In order to live like a normal person, just doesn't work like doesn't work for everybody. We have different kinds of minds. Certain types of people just don't fit into that mold the way that society like expects us to.
Okay. And did you? Well, first of all, that story is completely reality too, because living in this city is ridiculously expensive too. Right? The survival here is insane. So when you got offered the shelter-in-place motel, how did that affect you? Did it help you? Were you able to kind of get?
It came right on time. I mean, I was terribly overwhelmed and just needing a place to be safe and to a place to rest and to bathe. Everyone should have the right to hot and cold running water in a private place. To be clean, you can't have a healthy self-esteem if you're not clean, and you don't have anywhere to bathe. And so just having a place to bathe and to rest has been essential in my health and my sanity, and I couldn't be more grateful for it.
Right. I mean, I think it's also just really important to name that, as folks who've dealt with homelessness, as I have, that just the thing of even having access to a shower, having access to hot water, is huge, right? And if you've never lived without that, it's hard to understand. That's real too. I mean, you're making me choke up right now, because that was my life with my mom, right? And you just sort of normalize it, and it's not at all normal. I do want to say too, though, that we're in a pandemic, and that this mayor and this administration was required to put folks in hotels and given money for it, so that people could get safe and shelter in place. How you want to shelter in place if you don't got a place? That part. So now with this eviction over your head, how are you feeling?
I'm stressed out. I mean, going back out onto the street, it just doesn't feel like an option. When I first got in here, I called my mom. I called my family, and I told them, I'm off the street. I'm not homeless anymore. And my mom almost cried. She was so happy. And it's kind of like a thing that I have going with my family now. Is like, this homeless thing for me is got to be over. One way or another. And I love San Francisco. I'm a part of this city. This city is what I've done with my life. I've dedicated my life to this city, and I feel like I deserve at least the right to live here.
We ask everybody this because there is houseless and formerly houseless people. We're building a landless people's movement. We're building our own self-determined idea called homefulness. How would you feel if we could get the land back proposal and get all of you guys like hotels like this so that you could build your own? Would that be something you'd be interested in?
I should think so. It all sounds positive. Yeah, definitely.
It's a different idea.
I'd definitely be into, you know,
Permanent housing.
learning about it and like, you know, getting involved. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Right on.
Thank you.